In this video, I'll be showing you how to properly play low ground. If you got the question why would I want to play low ground, it's because when mastered, it's the most consistent playstyle with a lot of potential kill opportunities and almost a guaranteed top 2. While it doesn't have to be your entire endgame strategy, it's a good thing to have in your skill set. I'll be showing examples from the best players on EU on what and what not to do when playing low ground. Playing low ground requires 2 simple steps, but the execution of these steps is what makes the difference between a good and a bad low ground team. First step is claiming front side low. You need to be on front side because if you're on back side, there'll already be teams on low ground with pieces already claimed that'll open up and kill you no problem. You want to be patient when looking to claim front side low and only drop when you see an opening. A common mistake beginners make on low ground is not being aware of elevation and claim front side low just to get buried under builds when zone pulls up a mountain, or for someone to steal it from right under them because it keeps pulling down. In this clip, Cammy and Seti do a great job of reading the elevation, seeing it pulls down the mountain, and hammer ahead and take zone with chugs to make sure that they're the lowest team. Reading the map endgame is a skill every player should have, and another thing you should take note of when reading your map is if zone pulls max. If you pull a max zone in early movings, frontside low is going to be free. Malibuka and Thomas insta-hammered and got this free space because zone pulled max. As long as you pick the right times, dropping low ground could be free and put you in the good position to get a top 2, but how you hold it determines how far you make it. Knowing how to drop and take low is the easy part, but how you hold it determines how the rest of your game will go. All you need to do is claim space and stay ahead. Staying ahead needs to be your #1 priority on low ground. The only way for you to lose low is if you get cut off, and you can only get cut off if you don't stay ahead. You'll see that pros will be right on the edge of storm waiting to claim the builds ahead or even tank storm in order to get the front position. They know how important it is to keep front side or else they'll be forced to give up their positioning and a guaranteed top placement. If you do happen to get cut off, it'll be really hard to force the other team off, and it's best if you get off a low before the other team kills you. In this clip, Thomas and Malibuka fall behind because they were looking for a refresh and got cut off, and instead of forcing low ground, they moved up layers to play it safe. Cammy and Seti were playing low ground here, and Seti died when going for the loot, and even though they got the res off, they lost frontside low and ended up dying because of it. In this game, they stopped for a moment to go for these kills and lost low to die shortly after. The next most important thing when playing low ground is claiming space. You'll notice in these clips, Malibuka is doing more than just making a simple 1x1 tarp. He's claiming as much space as possible, not allowing teams a chance to cut them off and giving them a lot more room to work with when looking for kills. It also helps prevent any deaths when people jump into your box or pre-edit because of the extra space. In early movings, you'll find teams might stick with a 1x1 tarp, but once they get into zone, they'll make a 2x2 to claim more pieces and find some potential kills. You also see this going into later zones when it shrinks because teams will expand to cover all of low ground, making it impossible to drop ulti low and makes it extremely easy to get kills. Getting kills is pretty straightforward, you just have to be really aware and always looking around your pieces. I'm going to show a few examples of pros on low ground to give you a better understanding of what it looks like in real time. Try to match the things I just explained to their gameplay to see where and how it's applied. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed or learned something new, be sure to like and subscribe and use code HOWL if you want to support me further. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.